Good day, folks. Good day. Good day. It's your guy, Inspired Seeker, coming to you live from nature once again. Hope this message finds you well. I'm doing great. So, this message is entitled How the Story Ends with the New Supply. Right? Again, how the story ends with the new supply. Someone reached out to me and asked me about being discarded and the narcissist moving on to a new supply. What my thoughts were. So I decided to do a whole video about it and hopefully offer some insights on how things will work out for that new supply. All right. So without wasting much time, let's get into it, guys. All right. We know that the narcissist is a selfish, self-centered, entitled, manipulative, deceptive individual. All right. So the short answer, how the story ends with the new supply, guys. The short answer is pretty much no different from the way it ended with you. Okay, it's gonna be no different from the way it ended with you because, as I said, the narcissist is all about themselves. They're all about supply for them. They're selfish. They're self-centered. They're manipulative. They're deceptive. All right, and rest assured, guys, they're not about to change. Huh? They're not about to change because of the new supply. All right? Let me assure you that. Okay? The narcissist is not about to change because of the new supply. All right? If anything, they may put on a front and love bomb them. Okay? You probably have started seeing pictures of them, or you probably have seen the narcissist showing off the new supply. All right? Chances are the narcissist is putting on a good act. All right? This is going to be very short lived. Okay? It's going to be very short lived. 3 months, 6 months tops. All right? And that's me being generous. Okay? The narcissist is going to put on a front to hide their true nature from the new supply. Okay? So this is, of course, the love bomb phase. The same way it worked with you. All right? They're going to do that for a period of time. But the thing is, huh? The narcissist is not going to be able to sustain that for too long. All right. Like I said, 3 months, 6 months tops. All right. The narcissist will never be able to sustain that. All right. And in due time, they will default back to their narcissistic settings. Okay. Again, in due time, they will default back to their narcissistic settings. Now, at this point, when this happens, all right, there's two things that may happen from here. All right. Depending on the new supply's level of growth and level of emotional maturity, guys, they'll be able to decipher who exactly the narcissist is. All right. Again, depending on the new supply's level of growth and level of maturity, guys, they'll be able to decipher exactly who the narcissist is. All right. Now, if they are on the same level you were on when you met the narcissist, then chances are the narcissist is going to take them for a ride. Okay. They're going to become the fixer. All right. They're going to try to fix the narcissist. They're going to try to help the narcissist improve. They're going to try to work with the narcissist. All right. And it will ultimately fail the same way that it failed with you, because the narcissist is going to pretend to be doing the work involved in improving just so the new supplier can relax and let down their guard, and then they will default back to their narcissistic ways. All right. The narcissist is never going to change, guys, unless themselves want to. Okay. They're not going to change for a new supply They're not gonna change for nobody. All right. They will pretend. All right. That's what they will do. That's the word. They will pretend. Okay. For that period. Okay. To make you think that they actually are that type of person, but deep down they're hiding that narcissistic identity, and in due time they will default back to that. All right. So as I was saying, depending on how mature the new supply is, they're either gonna become the fixer, which they're gonna begin to pour into the narcissist constantly, pour into them, pour into them, pour into them, and try to fix the narcissist. All right. And we know their efforts are going to end up going to waste, because the narcissist is not about to change or about to improve for nobody. Okay. If it does not benefit them, guys, they're not in it. All right. And in this case, it does not benefit them, because if they wanted to improve, they would have done so on their own. All right. They're just going to use the new supply uh, to siphon energy from them. All right. To have them problem solving constantly. All right. Only at the end for the narcissist to default back to their regular settings. All right. So that's one thing that may happen, guys. Okay. One thing that may happen is they're going to turn that new supply into, they're going to manipulate that new supply into a fixer. All right. And they're going to start to pour energy and resources and time into the narcissist, try to help them become a better person, essentially. All right. But we know this is not going to get anywhere. Okay. So their time will be wasted, and eventually they will give up, and the narcissist will discard them, or they may discard the narcissist one way or another. All right. This is typically going to be short lived. All right. We know the narcissist is deceptive, they're manipulative, they're liars, huh? And they do all of this to extract supply from their victims. All right. We also know that the narcissist lacks empathy, huh? And lacks the ability to reflect and introspect. All right. So chances are they did not even reflect on the relationship they had with you, let alone improve anything that needs improved. All right. And before long, they jumped into a whole nother relationship. All right. So if you're in this situation and you're wondering, guys, that new supply is just that. Okay. It's just that, a new supply. All right. The narcissists see them as someone with possible high supply, and they're ready to drain them. All right. That's all it is. All right. That's exactly all it is. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get anywhere. The narcissist is not going to become a different person just because they got with a new supply. All right. The narcissist is all about themselves. All right. And they will pretend, they will lie, they will deceive, they will manipulate, they will do all of that. All right. Guys, they lack empathy. They don't care who they're hurting as long as their supply is being met. All right. As long as their supply needs are being met, they don't care who they hurt. All right. Who gets hurt in the process. They also lack the ability to introspect. All right. And the ability to reflect. All right. So chances are, guys, after that whole relationship with you, they never even took a minute or even sat down to say, let me see what went wrong in this relationship and what I can improve on or what needs to work on. All right. They just jumped into another relationship quickly because we know they cannot go long without supply. Okay. We know they cannot be alone for too long. All right. They did not heal. They did not work on themselves. They did not improve anything. They just jumped into another relationship the same messy way. All right. So chances are, guys, it's only a matter of time before the new supply is on to who the narcissist truly is. And then it will be the discard. All right. But if they're naive, they may fall prey, to the narcissist manipulative games. All right. And then the narcissist is going to take them for a ride and eventually discard them when the supply ceases coming. All right. Now let's look at the other side, guys. If the new supply is more emotionally mature and is more grown, is more aware, it will not take them long to figure out who exactly the narcissist is and then how to deal with them. Okay, it will not be long before they figure out the manipulative tactics, the deception, the lying, the whole narcissistic game plan. All right, it will not be long. So they will figure them out, and then chances are they're gonna draw the line and say, "Heck no, I'm not dealing with this," and then discard the narcissist. All right. So if you were to ask me, how would the story end with the new supply, guys? It's not gonna get anywhere. Okay, the narcissist is not about to have a better relationship, or the narcissist is not about to become a better person just because they met the new supply, guys. Okay, if they were gonna do that, they would have done that with you. Okay, they would have improved for themselves. All right, you think they're gonna improve for the new supply? No, they're gonna pretend to improve just so the new supply will relax their guard and pour supply into them, and then they will siphon that supply gradually, and ultimately waste the new supply's time the same way they did you. All right, so as I said, guys, two things may happen. All right, and it's all dependent on the new supply's level of emotional maturity. All right, if there's someone who's emotionally mature, they're going to quickly identify the narcissist and send them packing. All right, if there's someone who's at a lower level on the emotional maturity tier, guys, then the narcissist is going to manipulate them and hook them and take them for a ride and siphon their energy the same way they did to you, until they're no longer able to siphon energy from them, or until they're no longer giving them energy, and then the narcissist will discard them and go on to find a new source of supply. All right, so to the subscriber who asked this question, guys, this is how it's going to end. All right, it's not going to end no better than it did with you. All right, chances are it's even going to be short-lived. All right, it's going to be shorter than your relationship with the narcissist. All right, so rest your mind, ignore the narcissist, no matter what they do, showing off the new supply and all of that, guys. Ignore them. Focus on your healing, and focus on getting yourself back on track. All right, leave them in that new supply, because that new relationship is not going to go anywhere. All right, it's going to typically end up in a disaster the same way that it did with you. All right, the narcissist is not about nobody but themselves, guys. Let's understand that. All right, the narcissist is not about nobody but themselves. All right, so that relationship is not going to get anywhere. All right, and so take your mind off of it. All right, and focus on your healing, focus on getting your life back on track and everything else. All right, so I hope I made it clear enough. If you enjoyed the message, drop us a like. And if you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified next time we upload. We do our best to upload new content every single day. We discuss spirituality, narcissism, and personal development on this channel. So if any of that appeals to you, then by all means, stick around. All right, stick around, because we dedicated to bringing that positive messages to those who need to hear them the most. All right, also take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything I forgot to add, or if you're willing to share your experiences in the comments, by all means. All right, if there's something you would like to add, by all means, chip it in the comments. Let's continue learning and growing, and also share these messages with friends and loved ones. All right, so we can all be aware and educated on how narcissists maneuver. All right, so I'm gonna leave this one here, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and more life.